So I was just doing some journaling, trying to, I don't know why this is so hard for me, writing down my, like, kind of scripting pieces that I'll be writing down every morning when I wake up. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 8 or 10 things. Okay, I'll at least say them out loud. I don't know if I'll write them. Okay, I should write them. Anyways, I could feel it coming together. So I have a lot more clarity on some of the projects that I'm building. And one of them is my affirmations channel. It's a YouTube channel. And then the other one is my frequency music, like sound channel, sound healing. And I already have them created. I just haven't launched them or like really made any content for them yet. But like this morning, I was driving to my clock-in job and I was overstimulated and stressed out and overwhelmed and all this stuff. And I was like, basically did like a guided meditation on my way to work, selfishly to talk myself down into a more centered place, but just kind of offered it as like a yoga teacher type led thing, you know? And it just, I love how it just flows out of me really naturally, which makes me really excited to like record these in my Pro Tools at home and just like get the sound really good. And when I went to San Diego, one of the things that I knew right away I was going to do when I went was to record the ocean, both for the sound and for the visual, which I did. Next time I'll probably take my mics and record it that way, because just to capture like the sound waves more. But I want to put the guided meditations and the affirmations and things like that to that sound in the background for now, until I can figure out how to actually create the frequency music. And I don't think it's actually that hard. I just think I'm not that much of a tech person, and I'm way more on the creative side than I am on the techie side. And if you want to help me, if you know how to help, send help. If you know how to do Pro Tools and all this stuff, I'm just like, I get sidetracked and distracted, and I start it and then I run into another snag like on the technical end, and I'm just like, damn. You know how it is when you're trying to like figure out tech stuff, and then I Google the next error message that I got, and then it's like, I'm tired. Fuck this. Anyways, I'm gonna figure it out. I am gonna figure it out. I'm getting a new instrument to play with it, because I had gotten this MIDI controller keyboard thing, and I didn't realize, because it had been decades since I went to school for this, that I needed plugins for it. And I went to Guitar Center, and this really nice guy was helping me for like an hour, and he's like, yeah, you need plugins. This is just like a MIDI controller. I was like, oh. And he's like, and you should probably update your laptop because this one's really old. I was like, how can you tell? It is old. It's my baby. I've had it since 2012, since I went to New York City. Anyways, it's so fun. It's really cool because the vision is getting more clear. Like, I have very specific steps that I know I need to take now going forward with that. And I really love the fact that I get to, and that I am documenting this process, because it's like not just the steps, not just the how to, and even energetically of how to create my life, but like my own evolution. And you know, I'm really open in these videos, so like I get to see the whole process of it. And I think my algorithm just kind of knows. And so more recently I've been seeing Doechii on my YouTube, And I watched a couple of her videos today from like 6 years ago. And one of them, she was doing like the artist way. I don't know if it was a challenge, but she was like week 3 and all this stuff. And the way she talks about like her life and what she's doing with her music, and like how she's like, I just don't give a fuck. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. This is what I'm doing. Like, I have the audacity. Like, I'm going all in. Like, she moved to New York City and like all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, that is so cool. Like, I'll be honest, I've never heard any of her music, but I want to, because just even her energy in like the videos 6 years ago when she first started on this journey and how it's all documented. And I was like, that is so inspiring. That is so cool. I love that she has those videos up for us to go back and see. I had watched like an interview of hers, part of an interview that she did on Breakfast Club. I think she had done more than one, but this was at least like her second one, because they referenced like the other time that she had come to Breakfast Club. Anyways, it's so cool. And I'm gonna probably catch some more of her like videos. And I love watching people like in interviews and like the creative process of it, but also like actually listen to her music and stuff. I'm sure it's like really cool, because just her, like her, how she is. So I'm sure the things she created and how she was talking about like what her standard is. She like made a list of what her standard is for music, and she's like, the problem is I care too much what people think, and I feel pressure, like I have to produce in a certain amount of time, otherwise people are going to be waiting. And she's like, the truth is nobody's waiting. No, there's no pressure. It's all in my head. Like, it's all imagined. If they are, fuck them. She's like, this is the standard of my music. And she wrote down like 3 things. She was like, something like it's high quality, and it's like I like different types of beats and production, like unique or something like that. And then I don't know, there's like 3 or 4 things, and she's like, this is the standard for everything that I create. It doesn't matter how long it's been, what kind of pressure I feel, what people think, what people don't think. Like, this is how I create, period, non-negotiable. These are the steps. And I was like, that's really cool. I want to create something for me when I like make videos. I don't know if I need it, but I thought it was kind of cool, like to have a guideline of like just a quick checklist. Like, is it honest? You know, is it real? Is it kind? You know, it just depends. I don't know what I would do. I haven't really started the list, but I was like, that's so cool. Yeah. I got a lot of work to do. I feel like I have like a new, how do they say that? A new fire under my ass. I've never said that a lot before. Anyways, it feels like that. And I'll tell you what happened to me today. That kind of lit that fire under my ass. That's how you say it. Is I was experiencing this thing where I was like getting discouraged. Not so much about like the creative project, just like life circumstances, right? And I was like, Vanessa, you have this time off with the girls for your summer vacation that you guys do, and it's like this beautiful experience that you guys do, and you booked like an extra night than what you usually do, and it's going to be so fun and beautiful. Like, this is a real invitation for you to let go of whatever thing that is kind of weighing on your shoulders, and really be present with your daughters both this weekend and then next week during that vacation together. And I just had this like moment of reckoning of like speaking, like naming the thing that was stressing me out, because that's the only way that you can kind of disarm it and take away its power. And then like just kind of sitting with the stress of it, of like, okay, I see you, like I see you, I hear you, I get it, you're right, that is uncertain. You're right, you're absolutely right. I get why you feel like that, Vanessa. And just kind of sitting with it and breathing, and then having this moment of mirroring back to myself, and having this moment of like self-realization where I was like, okay, Vanessa, listen, I know you've come a long way, and I'm really proud of you. You know, like, you've done a lot. You've spoken up. You've shared a lot of your story, regardless of what people that you were afraid of, what they would think. You just spoke your truth, and I'm really proud of you. You didn't let people stay present in your life or treat you in ways that were less than what you deserved, and I'm really proud of you. And now it's time for you to reckon with the fact that when are you going to stop playing about yourself? Not in regards to other people and how they treat you and what you accept from other people, but what you allow and what you accept from yourself. And I wasn't like, I wanted to be like, what do you mean? But I already knew, obviously. It was like, listen, I know you have every excuse in the world. You're a mom, you're in survival mode, you're creating a whole life, you're creating a whole project and all these things. And, you can easily be like, I just need coffee to wake up in the morning, I just need to eat something because I don't have time to prepare all this stuff and nourish my body the way that I know it needs to be nourished. And this isn't about my body in terms of aesthetics, although like that's a thing, but this is not that. You know what I mean? This is, Vanessa, it's been 6 years since you had the epiphany that if you could change the way that you eat and what you put into your body and make it high vibrational foods and nourishment, that it would change your life, because the frequency of the high vibrational food that you put into your body will elevate your entire life. This was, I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. And I was like, basically I've been resisting that for this whole time. In the meantime, I had gotten a lupus diagnosis and am on daily medication for that. And I'm like, I know what I need to do in order to not have to be on medication. I know what I need to do in order to not feed my body foods that cause it inflammation and potentially more harm. And I'm not claiming that as like my life sentence of a disease, but also I know that it's a serious thing. I was hospitalized for it. I had like water buildup in my heart, edema, and I was in ICU for 2 weeks. And like, it's not a thing that I can just neglect. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't even really have the option, but I act like I do. And so it's about my health, and it's about my quality of life and my body and mobility and flexibility and strength. And it's about, I literally had this conversation so real with myself. I was like, listen, girlfriend, you have this inspiration to create this beautiful life and this mission and this calling and this purpose, and sharing your truth and your story and creating this and being this wonderful mother and maybe a great love one day and just living your life fully alive, right? Right. What the fuck are you going to do if you no longer have a body because it's dead? Riddle me that. What are you going to do if your body dies? Your life goes with it. You need to fucking prioritize taking care of your body. Do you hear me? This is not an optional thing. This is not a drill. Right now. Right now. Not later on. Not tomorrow. Not after your vacation this weekend, this week. Right the fuck now. Like right now, you need to say, you know what? I am fully devoted to only allowing things that nourish my spirit, my soul, my body, my heart, only allowing those things into my life, into my body, into any part of me. Because if I really want to create the life that I am working towards creating, that I'm dreaming up, that I'm actively intending, I cannot treat myself in a way that I know is less than I deserve. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have to stop playing about myself. I have to actually do what I say I'm going to do. And it was like, you do have every excuse in the book. You are tired. You are a single mom of 3. You do have all these side projects and all these things. That is true. If it takes you 20, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours every day to prepare your meals and your water and your smoothies and move your body and meditate and breathe in order to actually treat your body in a way that it not only deserves but needs in order to stay alive. If you have to stop working on your creative projects for a while to fix your sleep and prioritize your body for months, do it. Because if you don't take care of your body, how the fuck are you going to create your life if you don't have one anymore? And I was just like, whatever part of me that rose up out of me was talking to myself was pissed. Was like, why the fuck have you not done this yet? What are you doing? Like, you cannot hold other people accountable for them not treating you the way that you deserve. And you, my dear, are not treating you the way that you deserve. Well, what is that? What is that? No, it is time. And you want to change your life in these big, grand ways. Well, guess what? Now it's time. It's time right now. Right now, in this moment, it's time for you to decide. No longer am I going to allow anything that doesn't fully nourish every part of my beingness and life. It was intense. I'm telling you, it was intense. And I think it's so funny how I can flow back and forth from like the conversation of all these different parts of me. I probably sound like a crazy person, but like also like she was right. I was like, damn, you're right. I got nothing. So I made myself a salad for dinner and water. And I was like, you're absolutely right. I have absolutely nothing and I'm sorry and I'm here for it. Thank you. And I made the decision just right there. I was like, I'm going on vacation with the girls. I'll just meal prep before I go. And no big deal. And I literally just got done editing and posting a video about how much I love my body and I love my curves. And that's true. And now they're going to go away. And it's all good. Like, it's not about the aesthetics. But also I was talking about how, like, I've always known that at some point I'm going to grow into the old lady who's like 60, 70, 80, and 90, waking up at 5 in the morning to power walk 5 miles around my neighborhood every single day. Like, I've always known that that's going to be me. And I was like, I feel like this season of life is where I start that journey, where I actually prioritize my body in a way that is sustainable and doable for me in my life. Not just the nourishment, but the movement, the cardio for my heart, the flexibility, the mobility. Like, I actually want to live a very long life. My life is amazing, and it's becoming even more amazing every moment of every day. Like, I want to be here for this shit. And I want to feel good in my body to do it. Like, I want to be able to move and run and enjoy life and have energy. And the thing is, like, this big giant life that you're trying to call in, Vanessa, doesn't have anywhere to land. You don't have any capacity in your body. You're living off of coffee and egg sandwiches in the morning and a chicken taco and like a salad here and there. Sometimes you've been making your smoothies. Like, bro, get it together. I know you have a lot on your plate, but like, you cannot afford to not prioritize these things for you, for your body, for your health right now, because this life that you're calling in, you yourself are blocking it by not building the capacity in your body to hold everything that this new big grand life is going to demand of you. You don't have the capacity built right now to hold it. So build it and start now and keep it that way. And I was like, you're right. Okay, let's do this. And it's not like, what do? I need to make a list. Like, I know exactly what to do. And that's the thing. Like, I I know better, and I've known better for a long time, and it's just like, just do it, bro. Just do it. Stop being scared. Stop procrastinating. Stop making excuses. Just do it. Don't even think about it. You don't have to think about it. There's nothing to think about. You know exactly what to do. It's not that fucking hard. Will you go through coffee withdrawals? Yes, for a few days, whatever. You'll be fine. You're distracted anyways. Do your somatic practices. Do your breathing. Do your yoga. Do your heart space. Do your grounding. Go to nature. Be outside next to the water. Listen to the ducks. You hear them? Listen. This continuity of you accepting only the best for you, that which you deserve. And not only does it have to be across the board, but it has to start with you. So do it. You got this. I love you. I'm so proud of you. I know it's already done. I know you've already decided. I know you're stubborn as fuck. And here we go. And so I feel like now that I've made this choice, I know it's only been like 4 hours, but I feel like, watch how fast everything changes. Watch how fast everything starts to move. You know? I'm so funny. If you're still here listening, you're kind of funny too. I wonder if this resonates with people. I've had like a comment almost every day this week on at least one of my videos that I posted on YouTube. And I'm like, that is so sweet that like you took the time to make a comment and like tell me that you watched this and that like it meant something to you. I was like, what? Thank you so much for letting me know. That's so cool. Because literally I just send these out into the ethers, into the internet world, and I literally don't ever think about anybody listening to these. As far as I'm concerned, I can say any off the wall shit, especially right now at the end of the video, and I'm like, no one's ever gonna watch this. Oh, if you're watching this, I want you to comment a pineapple emoji. Okay, bye.